ॐ नमो नारायणाय। ॐ नमो नारायणाय। ॐ नमो नारायणाय। ॐ नमो नारायणाय।
श्रीमान् वेङ्कटनाथार्यः कवितार्किककेसरी वेदान्ताचार्यवर्यो मे सन्निधत्तां सदा हृदि।
रामानुजदया पात्रम् ज्ञानवैराग्यभूषणम् श्रीमद्वेङ्कटनाथार्यम् वन्दे वेदान्तदेशिकम्
சீரொன்று தூப்புல் திருவேங்கடமுடையான் பாரொன்றச் சொன்ன பழமொழியுள் ஊரொன்று தானே அமையாதோ தாரணியில் வாழ்வார்க்கு வானேரப் போமளவும் வாழ்வு.
Shriman Venkatanataryaha Kavitakikakeshari Vedantacharya Varyo me Sannidattam Sada Hridi Ramanujataya Patram Jnana Vairagya Bhushanam Shrimad Venkatanathayam Vande Vedant Shrimad. Okay, Shrimad Venkatanathayam Vande Vedanta Deshikam Chironratupov Tiruvenkatamudayan Paronratonna Paramoriul Oronratane Amayato Taranil Valvarka Vanera Pomalavam Valva.
We already saw the meaning of the word Rahasya Ratnavali in different terms. So Hrdayam is heart of it. That is the core, C-O-R-E. So it's a repetition. It says it's a repetition. So Rahasya Ratnavali is another secret. And since this explains the same concepts, so we have big repetitions. Yes. So let us go a little faster so that we can finish it at least within a week or so. So we have, of course, Anadhyana days next week. Okay. So 144 to 205 it says, but welcome. Okay. So let us go to the next two. So Vishaya Churukam. So each of the 30 sentences is taken into consideration. So very, very elaborate, detailed explanation is given. Swami Deshika blessed us. So Tattva Upaya Pumartheshu Adhyatma Vidam Vibhavaniyeshu Swayameva Suchayamo Rahasya Ratnavali Hrdayam. So he says with a royal V, so I indicate by myself the core of the 30 sentences, one can say. And Vibhavaniyeshu meanings you have to think of it. Adhyatma Vidam Vibhavaniyeshu meaning the thoughts of people who know the spiritual knowledge, who have spiritual knowledge, in the matter of Tattva Upaya Pumartheshu. It is just like Tattva Hita Purushartha. The another term is Tattva Upaya Pumartheshu. So among Pumartheshu, Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. Moksha is the final purpose of human life. Then Upaya is the Lord Himself. Tattva is the principle. Namely, again, you can go to the three aspects, Chetanam, Achetanam and Ishvara. So we have to understand Chetana Tattvam, Achetana Tattvam, Ishvara Tattvam. Then Ishvara is the Upaya and Pumartha is what we call Purushartha otherwise. called moksha here. So the dharma, artha, kama will always support the moksha. That means will be what you call accessories to moksha. So I already saw that we have to approach a good preceptor. Then we get the advice from the good preceptor. Sadacharya Upadesha Purvakama. Preceded by the good advice from the good preceptor. Sarveshwaran Tiruvadigalile Samarpita Bharanana. A person aspiring for moksha. Moksha again Kaikarya. I think I need not repeat. So mumukshu. You can use the word mumukshu also because we are all familiar with this term. The technical jargon we can say. So already I submitted the entire responsibility of all the merits and demerits, punyams and papams. So in the divine feet or under the divine feet of the Lord, the Sarveshwara, the Supreme Lord, because all other gods are also called gods and lords. Lord Creator, Lord Shiva, Lord Indra, Lord Varuna, Lord Kubera, Lord Agni. Therefore, we have to say Supreme Lord Sarveshwara. And we also this person, all of us have to be or expected to be mumukshu. So Atma Atmiya Samarpanam done. This individual soul has been submitted. The accessory, the belongings of this individual soul, namely the body, then limbs, then the total, all the limbs of this total surrender. So all have been submitted. Atma Atmiya Samarpanam is Samarpita. Then Nirbharata Adhyavasayati Soluhrada Mudarkavi. The first sentence tells us, first poem tells us Mudar Kavi meaning the first one, the previous two lines. So Nirbharata Adhyavasayati. What is to be done? That is, what is the effort we must put in when we are free from cares, free from worries, free from troubles. So because the soul has submitted everything, so we have now the more efforts must be put in. That is the first introduction. And we must also remember, Adhyavasayam also says in Tamil, Poruppu Ninginamaya Anusandita. Remember that we have offloaded our weight. We have offloaded our weight. That is the that should be the rather little happiness that we must, or satisfaction that we must get, that we have done our duty in submitting our soul. So you have the meaning of the two lines in Tamil in one. So you can go up. So idil onre pugal endadu. Now why Lord, the Supreme Lord is named as Narayana? So Narayana, the word Narayana can give you the third meaning, tertiary meaning, that he is the only refuge. He is the only refuge. The first sentence says, he is the only refuge. How? So, Sarva Pumsam Samuhaha, the total group of all people. When we say people, we say individual souls. We can also say living beings, all living beings. Need not exclude animals also. Living beings, all living beings. So it says only all men. So it doesn't mean it excludes women. So it doesn't exclude women, doesn't exclude anything. So all say, can you say creations also, even creation. So entire creation is called Naraha. Naraha. Why Naraha? Naraha is human being as we understand. There may be more meaning also for the word Naraha. So, Naraha means that which belongs to the human being, namely Naraha. Naraha means creation. So, Parikirtitaha, it has been sung, it has been known, it has been popularly known as Naraha. Then, Tasya Gatihi Alambanam, and therefore Narayana. So, Gatihi, goal, destination. Alambanam, support. So, Narasya, Tasya meaning Narasya, that is of the creation. If you want to be very literal, then you can say human being. So, for the human being, Gatihi. Gatihi means last place. Then Alambana, support. These two are given by Lord, and therefore, generally, please remember, Ayanam meaning journey. Ayanam. We say with respect to the sun's travel, SUN. Sun's travel, Dakshina Ayanam, Uttara Ayanam. That is the Ayanam meaning path, P-A-T-H. Road, way to go. So, Narasya Ayanam, Narayana. So he is the road. That means he is the upaya. He is the upaya. So that upaya has been extended with the meaning Gatihi and Alamba. How do we, in the sense, how do the individual souls go on the road to destination, moksha? Because he is the Gati, he is the upaya, he is the support. So smrtaha is remembered. Smrtaha means remembered. Again, another kind of Vigraha Vakya for this Narayana. So, Naraha, Naranam Sanghataha. So, we saw that earlier it is Samoha, a group, what we call a congenial group, a favorable group. Here, we say Sanghataha means fighting group. So, we are all fighting with each other. Naranam Sanghataha. We are dashing with each other. There is what we call pandemonium. What we call push attitude. So, that is Sanghata. That is, we have the competitive spirit. What is the competitive spirit? I want to reach moksha earlier than others. So, that is the spirit here. Even for the materialistic pleasures of this world, we fight with each other. We try to conquer each other. We try to surpass each other. We try to excel each other. We want to overlook each other. There is what you call a crowd marching with nuzzling with each other. அதாவது சண்டை போட்டு ஒரு கும்பலா சேர்ந்து ஒரு இடிச்சுன்னு போறது. அதுதான் இந்த சங்காதா. So, Naranam Sanghataha, mutual dashing of the human beings is called Naraha. Lord says, Tasya Narasya, of that group, so fighting group, Aham Ayanam Gatihi, I am the way, I am the goal. Sages called me Munibihi, by the sages, Nityam, forever, Tena, by that reason, Narayanaha Asmi, I am called Narayan. Iti Iritaha. The spelling mistake is a printing error. It should be long T. Itirita. It is not Itirita. Iti iritaha means thus said. Then third type of third name. Tatu etate ati dukkhanam aspade tu bhavarnave patatam kathyate satyam Vishnuhu ekaha parayanam. So now name of the Lord is Vishnu here. So Vishnuhu. He is ekaha, meaning only one, that is unique. extraordinary. No other person is available. Then Parayanam, so we must busy with reciting his names, busy with his worship, busy with his thoughts, busy with his incarnations, what we call feats, FEATS, adventures, stories. Kulashekar says, if somebody talks about something else other than the Lord, let me not contact them. Madraksham chena punyan chanamapi bhavato bhaktihinan padabdi. Let me not hear any story except the Lord's story. Mashrausham shravya bandham tava charitam apasya anyat akshana jatam. He says, I don't want to see people who do not have devotion towards Lord Vishnu. So he is Ekam Parayan, Ekaha Parayan, only one available for our engagement. And he is Satyam, ever existing. So Satyam is called Vishnu, Vishnu is called Satyam. Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma. So Satyam. Kachyate is being said. So he is the true person. According to Advaita also, he says only Lord is true. And the truth is God. Then for whom? So in the sense, he is a supporter. You must take it as supporter, alambanam. You must take it as alambanam here. Patatam, for those who are falling down. Where are they falling down? Bhava Arnave, in the ocean of life. That is in this world. Then what is the type of this ocean? Well, life ocean. It is a life ocean full of suffering. Dukkhanam aspade. Aspadam meaning residence, house. The can say even container. So container of sufferings. So the ocean, full ocean, big ocean of life is a receptacle of all sufferings. Dukkhana. What kind of dukkhana? What kind of suffering? Ati dukkhana. Deepest suffering. So tatu etatu. Tatu is that, etatu is this, that is this, meaning indescribably very horrible. Very horrible, very frightening, very shocking. So patatam kachyate satyam Vishnu Paraya. So the Rahasya, the secret is now revealed. Lord is the only person who can relieve us from the suffering. Believe him, that's the meaning. Believe him. Have faith in him. Then next name, Vasudeva. Karmanam paripakatvat avirinchate amangalam iti mattva viraktasya Vasudeva paragati. So this is very negative. Though the word Vasudeva is very beautiful, what we call auspicious. So Vasudeva paragati, Lord Vasudeva is the highest goal. Vasudeva. Again remember, it is Vasudeva's son. So why Vasudeva's son? Why not Dasharatha's son Rama? Why not Parashurama's father Jamadagini's son Parashurama? Why not Rohini's son Balarama and so on? So we are attracted by the Krishna Avatara, and therefore we remember more Krishna Avatara while we say Vasudeva. Vasudeva means more, has got more meanings. He is the Lord of all wealth. That is Nitya Vibhuti and Leela Vibhuti are his properties. Vibhuti means best property. So Leela Vibhuti is his world of creation, and Nitya Vibhuti is headquarters. That is why he is called Vasudeva. Vasoho idam ayam vasoho iyam vasuhu, then vasunam devaha vasudeva. So that will be the Vigravakya. So what about our trouble? So starting, we say, let us start our, we are the starting point. What is the end point? Lord Creator. So we understand Lord Creator also suffers. So there is no exception in the creation. We are not suffering. Lord Creator is not suffering as much as we suffer, but he also suffers. He has to obey the Lord. He is controlled by the Lord. He is created by the Lord, and he is also dissolved by the Lord. He is maintained, and then after a particular span of time, long span of time, incomparable with our lifetime, so he is also dissolved. So he also disappears. Then he appears again. So that is why Vedanta Deshika said, Ranganatha of Srirangam was worshipped by many creators. Vedhasam Mauli Sevyam. Bhagavad Dhyana Sopan. Second verse. Vedhasam Mauli Sevyam. Umpteen creators. Infinite number of creators worshipped the Lord. So here, Avirinchat till creator. So we used to say from what we call while buying a car, new car, is a pin to motor car. All the parts of the car are very important. So in that way, from the human soul to the creator. Why? He also has got a lot of what we call deficiencies, like, so that is Brahma, he commits lot of mistakes in while granting boons. And he suffers because of his own actions. And it's all his, what we call fate, as we say. So karmanam paripakatva. Because of the resultant effect of the actions performed from, say, for example, the human soul up to the creator. So everybody suffers. Amangalam. I don't want to say inauspicious. So you say some bad things happen to all. And therefore, when you say a great God also suffers, like creator, Lord Shiva, Indra. So if they themselves suffer, then what about us? So iti matva, thus knowing, not matva means generally thinking, but it is knowing. So understanding, realizing that the Lord Creator also has got negative points. So viraktasya, we are dejected. For a person who is dejected, who knows that even Lord Creator has problems, then Vasudeva Paragati. So Vasudeva is it. So next one, next page. This is sorry. Please go to the page 115 because the Bhagavatam says this. 11th skanda, 19th chapter, adhyaya, 18th sloka. This is what number 4 is from Srimad Bhagavatam. Number 4. Yeah. கர்ம பலன்களை அனுபவிக்க பிறந்தவரான பிரம்மன் வரை உள்ள அனைவரும் பிறரின் பாபத்திற்கு பிற பாபத்தை போக்க வல்லவர் அல்லர் என்பதை உணர்ந்து அவர்களை அணுக விரும்பாதவர்க்கு வாசுதேவனை அடையப்படுத்திருந்தோம். Again, another point is there in this Tamil explanation. Let us not resort to any other god like creator and so on, because they will not be able to remove our sins and take away the merits also. We cannot deposit our merits also to the Lord Creator. So the only refuge is available is Lord Vasudeva. And knowing the correct meaning of the Shastras, we will never go to those gods. Starting from Lord Creator. That's an extra meaning that we get from Bhagavad. So we are the right people when we don't go to some other god. Okay, 116. So yancha vedavidam vipraha, yancha adhyatma vido janaha, te vidanti mahatmanam krishnam dharmam sanatan. Amritam sadhanam sadhyam tam pashyanti manishinaha, yajnakhyam paramatmanam vishnum dhyayan nasida. The previous word Vasudeva, I wanted to tell you, I forgot a point. Brahmanyo Devaki Putraha is a Vedic sentence, I think. It's a Vedic sentence. Brahmanyo Devaki Putraha. And therefore, we will understand that Lord is the son of Devaki. In the sense, Krishna Avatara, in the incarnation of Krishna, Lord Sriman Narayana showed himself as a real God, the Almighty. He performed miracles. We didn't understand even one. So even a single adventure we did not understand why he did it. Brahmanyo Devaki Putra, Brahmanyo, Madhusudana. So I want to just point out only this relevant portion for Brahmanyo Devaki Putraha. That's why we call him Vasudeva, Narayana. Okay, good. Now, so we have people, scholars. Vipraha means scholars. Let us think that all Brahmins are scholars. Vipraha meaning scholars. So Vipraha can mean Brahmins. So let us take pride in saying that we are all Brahmins and we are all scholars. We must know scriptures. Veda Vidam Vipraha. So among the people who know scriptures, who understood scriptures, there are scholars, more intelligent people. Then what do? They feel that Lord Krishna is the embodiment of righteousness. And today we are talking of Sanatana Dharma. So Sanatana Dharma incarnate is Lord Krishna. That is the understanding of the very intelligent scholars who, among those who studied scriptures very well. Then again another set of people might not have studied scriptures, might not have studied. Then how did they get spiritual knowledge? By inspiration, by teachers' blessings, by preceptors' blessings. Some people, janaha, adhyatma vidaha. So we had a different meaning for the word adhyatma vidaha in the previous page, but let us not worry about it. So adhyatma vidaha meaning, so those who possess spiritual knowledge. Then these two types of people, they vidanti know Mahatmanam, a great soul. Who is that great soul? Krishnam, Dharmam, Sanatanam. Please read these two words, Dharmam, Sanatanam, separately and also combined way. So Dharmam encompasses all meanings, namely righteousness, duty, faithfulness, charity, munificence, good administration. If you take, say, all good qualities, simply say within inverted commas, you say good qualities, dharma. So Sanatanam is what we say, indestructible, that is everlasting. Sanatanam generally meaning it just looks like Santana, that is continuity in existence. So it never ceases to exist. It never stops to stay. Ever existing principle is Lord Krishna. Then you have the second verse. Amartam sadhanam sadhyam tam pashyanti manishina. Manishina, noble people. The third category. We don't mean that those who know scriptures, understood scriptures, and those who are very intelligent scholars are not noble people. They are also noble people. Without even the study of scriptures, for example, we can say, according to our sampradaya, those who know the meaning of 4,000 Divya Prabandhas deeply, they can be called, say, I just categorize them under the noble people. So noble people, Pashyanti, look, look at him, as Amritam, nectar, the sweetest personality. Sadhanam, the means, upayaha. Sadhyam, achievable end, achievable goal. So sadhyam. Then how do we do that? How do we achieve the goal? We say that sacrifice, performance of sacrifice is itself called Vishnu. Sanskrit scripture says, Yajno vai Vishnuhu, Vishnur vai Yajnaha. 2 times it repeats. Sacrifice means Vishnu, meaning the whole process. The goal of Yajna is Vishnu. Rather, all the contents of sacrifice are Vishnu. So Yajnakyam Paramatmanam. What is the name of Vishnu here? You have the Vishnu Sahasranama repeatedly saying the word Yajna. Can you quote that word? Yajna, Yajna, Yajna. Yajna, Yajna Bhavanaha. Yajna Bhavanaha. So there are 2 lines which says a lot of words in Yajna, with Yajna. So Yajna Akhyam, name. Paramatma. Paramatma is called Yajnam. And therefore Vishnuhu. So Yajna, Vishnu, Dhyayan. So these 3 people, you can say. So most intelligent people who have understood, among those who understood scriptures, then you have people who are the another category we saw that in number 1. Please show the first line. First line. Yeah. So Atma Vidaha Janaha, those who understood the soul's original nature, that is their own individual soul's original nature and the supreme soul's nature. And then Manishinaha, noble people, well wishers for others. Manishinaha meaning well wishers for others. Noble hearted people. So all these 3, Dhyayan, they meditate on Lord Vishnu. Na Sidati, they don't go a waste. They don't feel sad. They don't go to ruin. That meaning, na Sidati meaning they are well off. They are prosperous. They have a good life. That's what I mean. So this is Sanskrit, Tamil quotation. Nagadai Mishi Nambiran Sharane Sharan Namakku. We must find out the Alvar. இத்தியாதிகளில் ஓர் அதிகாரி விசேஷத்துக்கு பரம பிராப்தியனான சிவப்பதி ஒருவனே வியாஜ விசேஷ வசீகரணீயமான சித்தோபாயம் என்றபடி. So here, so again we understood the word siddhopaya, readily available means. He is enamoring us, attracting us. Some reason is there given. Some flimsy cause is given for us to get attracted. So Vyaja Vishesha. In some guise he invites us. But by some means he makes us get attracted towards him. So Vyaja Vishesha Vashikaraniyamana. Then he is the final goal, Parama Prapyaha. Adhikari Visheshatukku. So we get some qualification. So what is the qualification? All limbs of the total surrender. So we understand that there is only one shelter, and that Lord is greatest Lord. and that Lord is reclining on a snake. Naganai. 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 So he is reclining on a serpent bed. So we must feel that he is only refuge for us. Then we become qualified. We have a right to reach the goal. And when we think of the Lord, we always think of the divine couple, Shriyapati Orvani. Then Unandavar endadu. Suppose we have realized that this fact, then Pratibuddha Adhikari Visheshati Sollugal. So we have come out of the slumber, we have gone out of sleep. Pratibuddha, that means the inspiration has made us realize the soul. Pratibuddha Adhikari Visheshati Sollugal. When we say realized soul, so understanding the real concepts, that means we are highly qualified. We are awake and we are qualified. So you have Bharata, Mahabharatam, Aranyaka Parvam, 71st chapter, 123. So Vedatin Munbhagatte Arinda Andaranam. The Vedatin Munbhagam meaning literal meaning of the scriptures. Then Pinbhagate meaning Upanishad. So Paramatmaவை பற்றி அதன் பிற்பகுதியான உபனிஷத்தை அறிந்த மனிதர்களும். So the word Atmavidaha talks about people who have understood Upanishads. The first one, Vedavidam Vipraha, intelligent scholars refer to those who have studied scriptures and understood the first three parts of the scriptures. Brahmanam, Aranyakam and Samhita. So when these three parts have been understood, they are called Vipraha. When they understood Upanishads, the fourth part of the scriptures and last part of the scriptures, they are called Atmavidaha. Then you have Manishinaha. So Manidarha. Manidarha, the word Manushyaha, Manavaha, when you say, he is always favorable to others, well-wisher to others. No jealousy, no envy, no bad quality. So Mahatmavana Kannanai Shashvatamana Dharmamaha Siddhopayamaha Unaraganta. Then Arinyarhal, so those who perform the sacrifice. Yaga Vadivanana Embermani, Yajnaha Vishnu. Aryada Nityam, otherwise you can say Satyam. So Aryada Upayamahum Phalanahum Karadhindanar. Avane Dhyani Pavan Tunbam Ninga Peruvan. Na Sidati. Na Sidati means no more suffering. So you have Thiruvaimazhi 5, 10, 11. நாடொரும் ஏகச்சிந்தையனாய் குருகூர் சடகோபன் மாறன் ஆக நூற்றவந்தாதி ஆயிரத்துள்ளிவையுமோர் பத்தும் வல்லார் மாக வைகுந்தத்து மகிழ்வெய்துவர் வைகளுமே. ஸோ சரணமடைந்தவரை எம்பெருமான் புறக்கணிக்க நினைத்தாலும், even though the Lord is little complacent, indifferent towards the people who surrendered to him, அவ்வாறு செய்யாமல் ஏற்றுக்கொள்ளும்படி செய்யும் தன்மையன் திருவனந்தாழ்வான். So this is another role. This is the first time that I am, of course, coming to this concept fact. Adishesha helps us. What is the role of Nityasuri Adishesha? I was also doubtful, questioning. What is the point in a bed? It is giving pleasure to the Lord. What is our advantage? When you think it, then he says, now this says, Thiruvaimazhi Nammalvar's meaning is, Ananta, namely Adishesha, helps us to reach Lord in spite of Lord's indifference. So Ananta pleads for us. Adishesha prays to the Lord that this human soul should be taken into our fold. So avan mele kan valarndu meaning sleeping over the Ananta, over the Adishesha, over Adishesha. அடியர்க்கு உதவி புரியும் எம்பெருமான் திருவடிகளே. We know definitely that the divine feet of the Lord will help us. But still there is an intermediary step. Rather, just like goddess Mahalakshmi being recommending authority, Adishesha also is intermediary helper. So, நமக்கு சரணம் என்று எப்போதும் எண்ணமுடையரான ஆழ்வார். So, Nammalvar believes completely, 100% over the Lord, and he also prays to Ananta, the Adishesha. And Nammalvar, why is he doing? I think he is an incarnation of Vishwaksena, and therefore he is also one with the Nityasuri. So the friendship also makes him feel that Adishesha helps us. So திருமணந்தாழ்வான் மீது பள்ளி கொண்டுள்ள எம்பெருமான் திருவடிகளே தமக்கு சரணம் என்று ஓர் எண்ணத்தையே உடையர் நம்மாழ்வான். So these are some new inputs that we get from Swami Deshika, because without the study of such Rahasyas of Sri Vedanta Deshika, we will not be able to understand such new, peculiar, rare inputs. How many of us have heard about Adishesha helping us? Adishesha, we always thought that he is doing a lot of service to the Lord. Chandral Kudayam, Irundal Shingadanamam, Nindral Maravadiyam, Poombattam, Pulhumanayam, Thirumarkaravul. So you have got a lot of roles of service done to him. But what about here? We want his service to us. We want him to serve us, serve our purpose. He says, serve our purpose. He is ready. He says, Andadi Ayirathul Ivayor Pattum. The last verse, this is the last verse in the 5th decade. 5th, again 10th decade, 11th verse, last verse. So Kuruhur Shadagoban Mar, this is Nammalvar. Eka Chindayinai, he was concentrating his thought on the Lord. Nadorum in each Divya Kshetram, Divya Desham, which he went by mind. So Aha Nutranda Ayirathul Ivayor Pattum Vallar. If you read all this 5, 10, 11, 5, 10 and all the 11. So Maha Vaigundhathu Mahilvaidvar Vaigalami. It is the guarantee is given by Nammalvar that Maha Vaigundhathu, the greatest place called Vaikuntham, Mahilvaidvar, we will be happy. Vaigalami, it's what you call happy morning. Happy morning. So we can just go to the next page, whether we will be able to take it up. So we have the next point. So prapyasya brahmano rupam praptuscha pratyagatmanaha praptyupayam phalam cheva tatha prapti virodhicha vadanti sakalaha vedaha etihasa puranakaha. So this is called Artha Panchakam. So there is a special Tamil prabandham called Arutha Panchakam by Swami Vedanta Deshika. And so there this verse occurs. How do we go about, what are the steps in understanding the Lord? So Ityadil Shanna Artha Panchakathim, Chakara Samuchitamana Sambandha Visheshatayam, then Sattanishtarikku Shrotavya Shesham Ara Orakalambadi Thirundakandavaralai Pratibuddha என்கிறது. It's an elaborate explanation. How do we say that a soul is realized soul? So we saw the word Pratibuddha in the previous page. Pratibuddha means realized soul. I said you have come out of sleep. who have shaken off his slumber, I said. That's called Pratibuddha. Why Pratibuddha? We already have knowledge as an individual soul. Originally, basically, we know everything. But because of the Maya illusion, when we came into the world as a created object, we forgot everything. Then we are re-realizing Pratibuddha. We have realized. So how do you understand definition of Pratibuddha? Meaning, we must hear from the preceptor all aspects, all concepts, all ideas. We must not leave any idea untouched. Shrotavya Shesham Ara. Whatever is to be listened to, whatever is to be heard, we must hear. So we must complete listening. That is, finish the study to listen to the preceptor. So who are they again? So Sattvanistha, good in everything. Being good, sticking to the principle of goodness. That is called Sattvanistha. Then what are the 5 steps here? So each step is given and Chakara Samuchitamad. Each step is connected with the next one, linked. All the 5 are linked with each other. That is why the letter Cha is there. Cha means and. So what should we do? It's not a question of, I think, order. We need not follow order. But of course, this should be the natural order. We must know the original nature of the Lord. Rupam Brahmanaha Prapyasya. We must know the form. Rupam means form. You can also say beauty of the form. Rupam means beauty in Sanskrit. So we must know the beauty of the form. What form? Highest form, Brahmanaha, who is reachable, Prapyasya. Prapyasya and Brahmanaha go together with the Shakti Vibhakti ending. So then, we must understand that we are different from the Lord and therefore Praptuhu Pratyagatmanaha. So there is a difference between Brahma and Pratyak. Pratyak is we, individual soul. So we are different from the Supreme Soul. We must understand. So that means, again, we must understand the form of the individual soul and the Supreme Soul as different. We must also understand the beauty of our soul and the beauty of the Supreme Soul, and the beauty also differs. Then we must understand him as Prapti Upaya. That is third. Number 3, so we must understand Lord is the means to get him. Then Phalam is, the result is also him. The fruit is also the Lord, so Phalam. So 4, then Cha and Eva only, Tatha in the same way, Prapti Virodhija. We must avoid enemies to the destination. We must avoid obstacles to the road. So, who say all these things? Vedaha Sakalaha Vadanti. All scriptures say this. 5 steps. Vadanti say Sakalaha Vedaha, all scriptures. Then how do we understand scriptures? Because they are very difficult to understand. Sa Itihasa Puranaka. Ramayana, Mahabharata, and all Sattvika Puranas tell us elaborately, clearly, easily, make us easily understand that these 5 Artha Panchakam. Artha meaning purpose. Artha means money. Artha means meaning. So meaningful purpose. The Artha Panchakam. Pancha is 5. A group of 5. Artha meaning purpose. What is the purpose of our life? Understanding the original nature of the Supreme Soul and so on. So now these 5 are now described elaborately. That's why it runs to more than 100 pages. Rahasya, Ratnavali, Hrdayam. So the first first artha, first purpose, Prapyamana Brahmamavadu. You are,
रामानुजदया
yeah, yeah.
ज्ञानवैराग्यभूषणम् श्रीमद्वेङ्कटनाथार्य वन्दे वेदान्तदेशिकम्
Hmm.
अविदार्की सिंहाय कल्याण गुणशालिने श्रीमते वेङ्कटेशाय वेदान्त गुरवे नमः। आदिद्वय शिरोपत् पङ्कम् पञ्चनान पराक्रमः श्रीमान् वेङ्कटनाथार्यः चिरं विजयतां भुवि। சீரொன்று தூப்புள் திருவேங்கடமுடையான் பாரொன்று சொன்ன பழமொழியுள் ஓரொன்று தானே அமையாதோ தாரணியில் வாழ்வார்க்கு வானேர போமளவும் வாழ்வு.
रामानुजदया पात्रम् ज्ञानवैराग्यभूषणम् श्रीमद्वेङ्कटनाथार्यम् वन्दे वेदान्तदेशिकम्
कवितार्किकसिंहाय कल्याणगुणशालिने श्रीमते वेङ्कटेशाय वेदान्तगुरवे नमः। சீரொன்று தூப்புல் திருவேங்கடமுடையான் பாரொன்றச் சொன்ன பழமொழியுள் ஊரொன்று தானே அமையாதோ தாரணியில் வாழ்வார்க்கு வானேரப் போமளவும் வாழ்வு.
ஓம் நமோ நாராயணாய. ஓம் நமோ நாராயணாய. ஓம் நமோ நாராயணாய. ஓம் நமோ நாராயணாய.